Silver Run Forest, the multiplayer online server. I'm on my own at the moment. Could be on my own for a while tonight, as doesn't seem to be many people on, and it is a bit glitchy. But we have had a lot of wood collected in piles. You can see a chunk over there. There was a chunk here as well, and there's some more over there, and God knows where else. We've got one container filled up. We've also just bodged a load onto here. Literally, bodged it. Bodged the badger. And we're going to take the old Globetrotter up to the sawmill right now and dump this lot off. You'll notice that the logs do glitch backwards and forwards on a trailer, or any trailer. I'm not sure why that is, which is why I will probably drive it in first person mode, just because that bugs the hell out of me. Yeah, it's snow's arrived, cold weather is here. It's December the 2nd, which does actually bring something that I didn't know we even had in the game, and that's icy roads. Now, I've done this trip countless times. I have flipped once or twice, that's from going fast around corners, but I've never slid and almost jackknifed before at doing, I think I was doing about 30 when I came up here last time. I literally put the brakes on a bit sharpish. I slowed down to about 20 here, hit the bend, and the trailer just slid round and slammed into the fuel station. There goes the train. But we're heading up to the sawmill to get this load unloaded. Here we go. Last bridge before the sawmill. This is the one I lost it on the other day. Brake pretty hard before turning. I'll wait for this car. And what we're going to do is just back it into the water, let it float, and hopefully this is going to be filling this up pretty nicely. And by the looks of it on my right, I can see a lot of products, which is handy when we come up and sell that container. I have flipped this once or twice here today on this turn, bear with me. Oh, looks like we've got one stubborn log that just will not get off. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. We've got test brakes. There we go. Right, well, we'll get this one back, because we do have a container. And hopefully this container is going to sell without glitching out. Because we've had a number of issues with containers glitching as of late. And the problem when they do glitch is fine. We can load back into the server, and they kind of appear randomly on the trip up here. We can then load them back onto a truck and take it back up there, and occasionally they will sell again, so that's fine. The issue we have is every time it does glitch out, we end up with 33,000 litres in there, and we end up getting half the amount we should get, which, you know, that's a bit of a pain. But hopefully this time round it should be all fine. The server's not busy, there's only myself on it, so the glitching should be kept down to a minimum, but we'll see. There we go. Right, we'll grab the next one. This one is a full container, should have about, let's have a look, 66,000. There we go, full. I think if I remember rightly, when I was loading this up, they're all 9-metre logs, but I did possibly get about 3 short ones in there, maybe a couple more. But all in all, I'm expecting this to sell big. Hitting the 160,000 I'm hoping for. There's a few machineries that some of the guys want to get on the server. And nothing's been coming up in the second-hand market as of late that's really worth it to us. So I can't really complain. I think Mike's just joined us, or is joining. Definitely synchronised with Mike. I think it said Mike. If you're in there, Mike, hello. So yeah, we're just going to take this one up to the container yard, and hopefully this is not going to glitch out. But if it does, you'll be the first to see it. And at 66,000 litres, that has got to be some pretty pennies worth in there. And you get, but I believe you get bonuses for selling in a container. You also get reimbursed the value of the container. I'm going to keep saying it wrong. I believe you get reimbursed the value of the container. For some reason my tongue wants to say katana. And then once we're done selling this, we will then load up with all our bits and bobs. Take all that back. By the looks of it, we did have a fair bit to load up. I'm going to try and see now. I can see a couple of walls. And yeah, there's a number of pallets there. And we're always in demand of the wood beams. Turn it in here. Whoa. Why are you trying to flip me? What is going on? So it's still trying to flip. Whoa! I have no idea what the trailer was trying to do there, but it wanted to flip over, which was just weird. Right, this is where it normally would glitch out. We managed to get it working this morning. Oh, it sold it. It actually sold it. Fantastic. We only got 128,000. Maybe that slight glitching that just happened a minute ago, where for some reason it was trying to pull us sideways there. Very unusual. Not had that happen to me before. We've got some wood chips. I'm not sure if we've got enough to really do anything with at the moment. We're only going to sell them. Here we are at the products. For some reason that wouldn't turn. Getting a bit of glitching. Alright, let's park that up. So yeah, we've got to get this lot loaded. I'll probably go with I can get the two walls on here to start with. That'll be a tough sell to get them both up there, but we'll give it a go. We haven't got to worry about the train coming across this track, because it never does. Now, my loading skills ain't the best, but we are getting a little better. I'm just loading up a trailer. I'll be With you in a minute. Alright, well, here's the last little bit. I think this is the last little bit, unless any more spawned over there. Just got to be very careful. Maybe tilt that back a bit more. The snow has settled in the time we've been taking to do this. One more little spot for this, just to go up the top there. If I can get there without any problems. There we go. Right, trying to get it up and off is going to be fun. I actually haven't left too much of a gap, have I? Oh dear. Oh, it's definitely gone on the gap. That's just a case of... Oh, well, it's not perfect. But at least it's on. I'm just going to quickly chuck a strap over that. There we go. Just in case. I'll park this over here, and the only bit that hasn't... Oh look, 2 more pallets has spawned. Sure we can find a room for those. Yeah, we'll just chuck them up there. We've got the liftable pallet... Oh, hello. We've got the liftable pallet mod by Joss Modding. Or Joss Modding, however you want to pronounce it. It works on these planks because these are base game. But it doesn't work on any... Which means we have to do everything by forklift, which is absolutely fine. Well, it does make it easier if you can lift them, I guess. There we go. And that's the lot. We got everything. Nothing else has spawned. If anything else has spawned, it's too late. That is quite a lot. Right. We have 4,000 wood beams, 9,000 planks, 9,000 long planks, and 3,000 fabricated walls. That is a nice load. Although it wasn't snowing when I initially came down here. I think I've loaded it decently enough. I mean, as balanced as one can balance something when they're terrible at loading. Whee! It's a bad idea. That's every... There you go. Every strap possible is now on there. Those back ones are literally being held by the last little piece possible. Alright, trying to think where certain products can go. Planks, long planks. We have the furniture store now as well. They take some, I think, a bit of everything. Yes, we'll go round the floor tile place. That takes stuff. I know, people. Sorry, I'm blocking your walking way. There we go. And then we want to go the second turning by the petrol station. Trying to think, is the wood? There it is. It's here. It's just here. I'm not sure exactly where the trigger is. Got the trigger turned off at the minute. Could be this side bit. Yeah, we'll soon find out. It's not there. Here it is, here it is. Well, it took all those. And it is taken all of our long planks. Oh, wow. I didn't really want to take all the long planks, but it has. We've got fabricated walls and the big birch wood beams left. Let's see what the roller coaster will want to take out of this lot. It may take it all. I doubt it. It normally only holds a few thousand in reserve. on the wood beams and even less on the walls. Oh, there's a random little log there. And here's the roller coaster. You can see the roller coaster is coming along nicely in stages. And it doesn't seem to want to take any of them. Oh, it's taking the wood beams. It's taking some more wood beams. It's taking more wood beams. Alright, let's jump out and have a look. So yeah, wood beams, 550 litres still to process on this stage. Prefab walls obviously stick at 5,000, so they don't need any of them. Might as well sell these while we're here. We can sell them. I mean, I could rent the train and load them on the train and make a bit more money, but what we're going to do is just swing round to the Silver Farm market. They'll take them. There we go. Another 40 odd thousand. Lovely jubbly. And we're going to go get a crate put on the back of this pronto. Oh, while we're here, we might as well have a look at the sales, if there is anything. What have we got in the sales? We've got a Kloss wheel loader, the Tron 191. That's nothing we need, really. 13,000 for the skid steers, not bad. Could always use more skid steers. We've got one on the old log stump grinder already. For that price, I think we'll have that. It's a good buy. We'll just get this out the way and take it back up to the yard in a mow. Pull her over out of the way for a minute. And now we can get the container and hopefully it will be in the right spot. Oh, so there's another container. Looks like Mike's after his wish list. Looks like we should have the money to start granting that as well. Let's get this loaded. And then... oh, that's not very good in my picking up skills there. It should snap on though. Even poorly loaded they should snap on. Give it a second. That's not snapped on properly. Okay. It's still not snapped on properly. There we go. Let's quickly strap that down so it doesn't move again. Right, I'm going to quickly deliver this down to our logging area and then we'll be coming back to the shop because we've got a purchase to make. Someone did say to me the other day that the ponds freeze over, but I haven't noticed any of them frozen yet. But the snow's definitely here. It's settled down quite quickly. Alright, I'll bring this one... here, I think. That'll do it. Yeah, so we've still got a fair chunk of wood here to load up. And you can see Mike over there in the forest harvester as it is. Hello Mike, give us a wave. Or a honk would do. I'm going to get your new toy. Right, I'm going to jump over to the shop and see what we're going to buy. I think the skinny one you're after, wasn't it? The John Deere 848L-11. Well, there's 300 grand spent on a nice big piece of machinery. It's looking good. Looks a bit dull in that light. Let's come around this side where the sun's shining. That's much better. Then you can push the logs with this one at the front. And obviously you got the big old grabber at the back. Now take it down to the field before we take the skid steer home. There we go. Started inside. Unusual driving position. Sort of drive side on almost. You can adjust your view. And it's got that nice little twisty axle. There you go. Big chunky tyres. Top speed's slow, but you don't really need speed when you're in amongst the trees. You gotta wonder whether or not you'll be able to use this as a whoa. Okay. Don't want that touching the ground too much, as it sticks. There we go. I wonder, can you use it like a plough? It does not pick up the snow. Fair enough. It was worth a try. Does hit the rail track though. Right, there that one's back over here. Not sure, is that the bigger one we have or the smaller one? Alright, we're back over at the shop. Just going to grab the little skid steer and take this one on home. These are good little machines. Lots of different multiple attachments. They're good for clearing around the yard. Certainly for stump grinding. Attached to stump grinder. I mean, we've only got one at the minute, but we've got 2 skid steers and multiple tools, which will help with any contracts anyone wants to do. These are nimble, fit on a little tiny Brockman, and away you go. And they're really simple to view inside. I mean, ample 360 view there. Close up to the window, so it's very hard to crash these, especially in first person. Third person, easy. Now you'll notice as we come in here, we have got a couple of, well, we've got one new addition, although the roadway is now covered in snow quite deeply. We've got a new little shed on our left. We've got it in the last episode, you may have seen it. Just so we've got more room in the big areas. Probably should have got a tracked one, but these are wheels that come up second hand, so yeah. And there's the other one just inside the container. There's a rock picker there, or rock smasher, however you want to call it. We'll attach that. There we go. And doubt this is going to fit in the little container. We may have to get rid of these, you know. Use these small containers up and get something else to store our little equipments in. But there we are. So the snow is falling all around us. Mike is playing in the snow. So until next time, this has been Matty G. Peace out.